On the Clancy livestream, Tyler said that the lore-heavy videos were overcompensating, navigating, and paladin straight. However, Routines in the Night sticks out like a sore thumb amongst all of the other low-budget Clancy videos. While it might not be a part of the lore as compared to Jumpsuit and Heavy Duty Solar Navigating, Routines is still lore adjacent. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? Let's go ahead and break down and analyze Routines in the Night. The video opens with Tyler asleep in his bed. Take note how he has none of the Blurryface paint on his neck or hands. This is just Tyler as Tyler. But then a hand with the Blurryface paint reaches for him, and this hand is super blurry until it is on Tyler. What we are seeing is the embodiment of Blurryface, Tyler's insecurities haunting his dreams, making him think and relive his past. Basically, Tyler's playing Blurryface during these shots in the video. Anytime we see Tyler with this jacket and shirt, it's Blurryface. A fun thing about Tyler's alpha here is that it features the dmaorg.info/FPE violation code. Each number corresponds to a song on Blurryface, and it's all the songs that contain the name of the bishops. Of course, throughout this video, we see a lot of red lights, red being the color of the bishops, as well as a lot of motion blur. This particular shot reminds me very much of Fairly Local. We see and enter various rooms throughout Tyler's nightmare. Most of these rooms are saturated in red lights. But there are blue rooms. If you don't know, the color blue in the demon lore represents defeat. In context of Tyler reliving his past in this nightmare, it makes sense why we have blue rooms. We do get to enter one of these blue rooms later on. This room is a callback to the Nico and the Niners music video. You have Tyler wearing similar outfits, cool colored lights in both rooms, and crucially, yellow flowers from the Jumpsuit music video are present in both. Tyler is an evil madman, and I love it so much. Worth noting that the flowers do appear next to Tyler while he is sleeping. One of the only rooms with no hint of red or blue lights was this storage closet. I think this is to represent inside Dima in general. The big Clancy across the stomach is to tell us, the viewer, that Tyler in this moment is representing Clancy. Also, the board says stairwell board. I know people will ask what it says in the comments, so here you go. The rest of the rooms, once again, are filled with red light and or have a red light being shined into them. Some of these rooms have more Easter eggs than others, which we'll get to, but I want to focus on one shot in particular that takes place in the wood room. I keep my eyelids up no matter what. That line in this shot is a callback to The Outside. I've got a long drive, I'll tape my eyes so I won't fall asleep again, because this is what happens when Tyler sleeps. But also, did you see it? Tyler has the glowing red eyes. These are the Blurryface contacts. That means that Tyler is being seized by the bishops. Tyler is the only living vessel that this can be done to. Now, of course, the main argument against this is that this is clearly the red lights hitting Tyler's eyes, causing him to look like he has the Blurryface contacts in. It's a fair argument. But then Tyler turns and looks at us. If these were lights, that red should fade when he turns his head. But it doesn't. Hello, Blurryface. It is worth noting that any other time we see Tyler, his eyes are normal. Anyway, back to the rooms. Tyler and Josh look super unhappy to be in these rooms. They are in a nightmare after all. The only time we see Tyler smile is when he's playing Blurryface. There are two rooms that are worth talking about the most, and it's when Tyler and Josh are separated. When they are apart in the red lit rooms, who should appear behind Josh Dunn? Of course, it's one of Dima's bishops. Look how uncomfy Josh looks. More on this one later. With Tyler, he's sitting in front of a closet that is filled with a bishop's robes. If you count the robes, you get 8. Couple of theories. One, this represents the Skelnicey writing cycle since Clancy was under the bishop's watch during this process. We know that only 8 bishops were present at that time. 2, this represents how many bishops are still alive. We saw Keon's get murdered to death in the Outside music video. 8 bishops remain. And Keon's could be represented by the sole bishop behind Josh in this room, being that Keon's was the good bishop. A very curious thing is the bright light behind the robes. I think this is to represent neon gravestones. That is my best guess with this glowing light. The only other thing worth noting is how much paint is present, both here and in the storage closet. This may represent the blurry paint, the act of getting smeared, or Saturday. Or this music video took place in a home that's being renovated and they kept the paint in the room because it looked cool. But let's be honest, it's likely a reference to something. The final thing we see is someone, Josh, waking Tyler up from his nightmare, a parallel to the start of the video. And that was routines in the night. Like I said, I don't think it's a main part of the lore. It's a spin-off, an episode of a TV show to help explain a character's backstory more, what some would call a filler episode. No matter what you call it, this was the best low-budget music video that came out of Clancy, in my opinion. It's demon lore adjacent, and it's perfect. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. If you missed us break down the music video for Navigating, link is in the description. Now, more editing. Goodbye, and good night, more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.